My name is Fernando Castellanos. I come from a loving mother and a caring father. Both have raised and created my past. I have two brothers, one older brother who I love as a role model, and a younger brother who's always been there in his own way, and who I will always love dearly. I truly can't really say who formed who I became, because I always thought way too much about the simple things, and I always confused myself with my thoughts. This never paired well with how easily distracted I could get in school when it came to either learning or even with little simple projects at home. I always just found ways to confuse myself and get distracted. But I will always know that my parents helped guide me and put me on a path, as they've been the ones to send me to school. They were the ones who got me my education, taught me respect, security, and love. And I'll always be thankful for that. I'm sure you can hear them in the background as they bicker at each other. But I know that I'll always love them, regardless of anything that would happen. Now, they've always made sure to instill discipline, and that's always stuck with me in my head. So even though they would get upset and yell and just be humans, I always knew how caring they could be. My favorite memory was a late Christmas night when I was with my mom and almost everyone was asleep.
Why would you leave your van outside?
She told me that it's not about the gifts we get, it's about the time we get to spend with family. And there are times where I will forget these words, because I'm human too, and I forget. But I know our time is really the most precious gift we could ever have. The sheer love and respect that my family has for each other is something I've always admired. We are family and will always be there for each other, as they've told me. But I hope that I am currently someone who other people, meaning mainly my friends, my family, I hope I'm someone who they can feel comfortable around, someone who they could trust to be themselves and also be open to criticism. I know I'm not perfect, and no one else could ever be perfect, but I know we can always try our best. I keep my mind open to criticism almost all the time, to the possibilities of those around me, and I never try to be a rude person. I don't want to be mean. I've always wanted to be someone accepted by others, and I'm glad that I'm just happy to do that. I get to be that person, and I just love who it is. I love being there for others. I love being physically capable, and I love being mentally capable. I feel like I can truly live for others, but of course I don't want to be used. So when it comes to who I love and what I love to do, I love my family, I love jiu-jitsu, and I always love my close friends. Even though some may leave, some will stay, I'm just glad I have them while I can. And when it comes for the future, regardless where they may go, I want to become someone dependable, so I know others can rely on me when needed. I want to help make my parents comfortable and let them have the life they deserve, because I wouldn't be here without them. And at some point, far in the future, I want to make my own family, but with someone who I know I have loved and could still always love. And I want to be a dependable son, a brother, a friend, and a loved one. I want to become a mechanical engineer so that I can provide for everything I want and hope to achieve. But with my vocation, I know it can be true. My vocation is to be reliable, dependable, caring, loving, welcoming, nourishing, and kind. I want to be someone with and for others, whenever I can, till the day I pass, to carry on my verb career, a man with and for others.